you ever stopped and wondered what's on day 2 of the reference strength program, you're about to find out. So, barbell bench press superset it with dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts. So when you're setting up for the bench, really important to make sure that as you lie down, your eyes are directly underneath the bar, your head is fully supported, your shoulder blades are squeezed together. The safety arch needs to be set up such that if you brought the bar to your chest, it wouldn't touch them, but if you couldn't press it back up anymore, you have room to put them down. So when you take the bar out, your arms should be about straight, all the way down to the chest. It hits early, so that means the safety arch are set up too high. Smack the bar back in, hip grip change. And we're good from there. For almost everybody, the 5th hole from the bottom is going to be the appropriate place to put that. And you'll see now when I take it off, I can bring the bar all the way to my chest. I'll push it back up again without hitting the racks. But there's still enough clearance that if I was to drop the bar, it wouldn't crush my neck. See? It's a little bit awkward trying to get out, but you know, if you've missed a rep, that's your penalty and that's the price you pay. You should be doing, again on the board, sets of about 8 to 10 reps with 3 reps in reserve. So you should never end up missing a rep on this anyway, but the safe reps need to be there just in case something goes wrong. So you do your first set of bench press, then you're going to grab onto your dumbbells. Again, we've got 10 to 15 reps with 3 reps in reserve. So grab onto them, stand up nice and tall. You're going to hinge down to the hands just below knees, hamstrings on, weight on the middle of the foot, stand back and squeeze your bum. Do it again. Once you get 15 reps done, set the dumbbells down, take an appropriate rest, like 45 to 90 seconds, back in onto bench press down. If 20 kilo dumbbells are too light, just 25s, 30s and 35s down the end on the rack to use as well. From there you got 3 more movements. You've got a hinged pull down into dumbbell flies, into barbell bent over row. So bit of back work, bit of chest work. Again, you set some reps on your board over here. You've got 10 to 15 on pretty much everything except for the barbell row, which is 8 to 12 reps. So on the hinged pull downs, you're going to grab onto the rope, take a step back, and you want a straight arm basically from your bum to your shoulders to your wrists. You pull your hands down towards your lower ribs, back under control. Pull the hands back to the lower ribs, back under control. If you try and do this too quickly, or if you end up jerking it around, the plates will swing, and that's just a good feedback that you're going out too hard, you're not showing control, and you're not keeping the muscle under tension. Then you're going to grab dumbbells, they go on your knee, soft elbows, down under control, pull back up, soft elbows, letting the hands come down nice and low. The mistake people make with this is they try to keep their arms too straight. So you're looking to keep your knuckles basically pointing towards the ceiling so the chest does most of the work. Once you get your reps done, dumbbells go back on knees. And then from there you're on barbell row. Barbell row, overhand or underhand, whichever you want, doesn't matter. You can just put it on the safety racks and walk in and walk out. So, up and down. It needs to be an appropriate load and something that, you know, you have used before, something that you can reasonably make a good effort to reps in on. So, grab onto the bar, take a step back, soft knees, bar goes to knees, row up, back under control, up, back under control, aiming to touch the belly button each time. Once you get that done, replace the bar in the rack, take an appropriate rest, somewhere between 45 to 90 seconds, and then go back in and go through the tricep one more time. If you're doing the additional muscle and strength work at the end of this, you've got face pulls into heels down hollow hold. So a lot of structural postural work. Face pulls, essentially what you're looking to do is try and connect the steel part of the rope to the center of your forehead. Again, same idea, if the leg's swinging, if you're pulling on it too hard, it's going to go all over the place, so you need to demonstrate control. You pull to the head, back down under control, pull to the head, back down under control. Once you get 15 done, you're going into a heels down hollow hold, which is kind of like a half sit-up that's just held in position. So you'll be lying down, legs bent to about 90 degrees, heels driving hard into the floor, and all you're looking to do is keep your neck and chin nice and loose and reach up for the ceiling. And keep reaching the entire time, making sure the abs stay on, the heels stay down, the hamstrings stay engaged. You're going to hold for 30 seconds. If that's really easy, you can let the heels drift out a little bit further and reach backwards instead of directly up, but making sure the chest stays off the ground the entire time. And you're gonna have 30 seconds there. So it'll be 15 push downs into 30-second hollow hold, and then back and forth for the remaining 10 minutes in the session.